cup. I'm not sure how big it is, but you will get one if you win. And we are almost at the top 8.
It's survival of the fittest on a global scale. Who among the challengers will make it to the top?
Hey. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so it's gonna be Bully69's Rose. Bully69 has quite a cast of characters here. Now he has Rose. No, he's gonna go for. Is he gonna do the infiltration? Okay, if you think about the matchup, does have a decent anti-air, does have good reach, and can get the knockdown. Oh, that is interesting. Is he gonna go for it? Nope. He's gonna go, you know what? I'm gonna go with what I know. Rufus, a great reptile character that does have dive kick, does have good resistance. Damage is pretty much that of the Navy here.
Your destiny will be determined here.
And is able to get it quickly. It does have punish capability, but has to be very difficult to do it. And here we go. The benefits already go pretty hard. Just in time,
Hi, what's up? So I'm basically saying what? A huge fat goblin or an orc against a minotaur? A bull?
Yes, that is exactly what you're doing.
Alright, it's Bully69 versus PBE.Rei, and alright, the match is underway as we speak, right? Because I just basically dropped in here.
Yeah, the match is clear. That is the actual match. Playing footsies right now, pretty predictable considering Hugo and
It is basically footsie land as we speak. I mean, Rufus, really good footsies. Super tricky character. I mean, one of the more annoying characters to fight, especially in SF4's early life. Once people picked him up, or at least knew how to actually use him, your frustrations wouldn't see any end. And it looks like, yes, Rei might have his own share of frustrations, just trying to take a bully out before he even does any more. Raising the roof, basically. Alright, moving on to the next round. Yes, Bully69 and his, I would say goblin. I mean, based on the costume, it looks more like a goblin than an orc. Alright. And yeah, goblins are more into mechanical stuff. You can see the screws. Yes, I am basically going into Warcraft 4 here. Ready. Yes, we are playing USF4 right here at PlayBook. It is the PlayBook Cup. Last major tournament of the year for Ultra Street Fighter 4, and the last one we'll see for a while. Everyone's migrating to SF5. Yes.
I didn't know he could do that.
You'd be surprised at the things that Hugo can do despite his size.
Okay.
Bully69 still putting up a good offense. And we have an SPD.
SPD solves everything. No, not
And Rei's definitely not backing down from this one. Still trying to poke with jabs, and Bully gets the throw, trying to close this one off, trying to go for the cross-up. Monster lariat from Rei to close off this round. Yes.
It's gonna be 1 round each.
Interesting how both Street Fighter and Tekken have been following, I guess, character design trends for each of their numbered entries. Because look at it, in 2008, when we had Tekken 6, we got Bob. And when we got Street Fighter 4, we had Rufus. Now, moving on to, of course, the latest entries that they have. We have Tekken 7 with Shaheen. They're going for Middle Eastern characters now, and Rashid for Street Fighter 5. Which is very interesting. I wonder what's going to happen with their next, 5-6 years down the line, when they do, if we're still around for this, when they do come out with their next numbered entries, what character will they have in common? Because yes, we had the Bob versus Rufus match way back. Now let's see what they're going to go with next. At least, you know, following design trends and such. I mean, now we're getting, of course, the advisor from Mulan for Street Fighter 5. I'm just so amused with that. Okay. You'll see. Two EX claps and an Ultra 2. I did not know you could do that. And look at
Look at the surprise on his face.
whoever's been animating Hugo's Ultra 2, or at least the recipients, must have been having fun just trying to animate the looks of utter shock on the recipients' faces. Basically pounding each other with ultras here, closing off the round. Still with a sliver of health, will Rei be able to come back from this? Chasing a Bully down, trying to timer scam, and...
Like, no, you don't. Alright, so Bully takes the first round.
Do not underestimate Rufus and his size. He is surprisingly spry. I wish I had that kind of speed. I mean, being super light on my feet. Imagine all the stuff I could do with that. Yes. Yeah, definitely. If I had my own real-life dive kick, I wouldn't have to take self-defense lessons.
Let's see, if I could dive kick, I probably have a good way of getting out.
Yeah. I would also like some good ankles, because, yeah. SPD opening up the round between Rei and Bully. Yes, low shorts coming from Rei.
You really can't answer the nice kick. Like that, just an exact distance so that you can punish the dive kick with something else.
And mostly crouching normals coming from Rei. But no definitive answer for the dive kick. He just lets that happen and then tries to improvise with everything else that Bully throws his way. And he seems to be able to answer everything else except the dive kick. And we have another SPD.
Alright, this is patient gaming. It's like kind of poker right now. It's not to be combos, it's more of rock, paper, scissors.
Definitely. Rock, scissors, paper. The game. Coming summer 2016. Nope. SPD time. Rei taking the first round of the second game in this match. I mean, trying to think realistically, and then of course we know that Street Fighter isn't really the epitome of realism in fighting. Do punches even bounce off Rufus? At least some other commentator out there in the world has asked themselves that. Does Rufus even get hurt by the simplest of jabs?
I think it's Rufus.
Yes.
I'm betting at least 2 more SPDs are gonna
Rei seems to have gone with the patience game for this one. He just lets Bully come in and figure out what he wants to do, or just figure out an answer for whatever Bully throws his way.
It's like Rei's answer.
That's what you're gonna do now. What you want? Yes. Yes. Do you want your SPD now, or do you want your SPD later, or somewhere in between? And if you may notice, Bully using less and less of the dive kick to get in, using other methods. Crouching Fierce, Messiah. Basically chasing each other around. Surprise! Utter shock on Rufus' face.
And the life is gone. Oh! He catches him!
Meat Squasher to end the round. Rei with the point.
Okay, Rei is normally very aggressive, but this adaptation of his is really eating up on Bully69. I don't know.
With the way that Rei's been chasing Bully around, you'd think that Rei was actually waving around a red cape. Just trying to attract Rei's attention.
Dive kick is massive.
Down to the final. Yes, hey, dive kick, long time no see. And we are seeing more of the dive kick now in this round. Looks like Bully's getting more confident with the dive kicks. Yes, we have a stun. The Bull is stunned, and Hugo, of course, one of the character with the largest tolerance to stun here in this game, actually stunned. A stunned Hugo. That is a rare sight these days. Even back in SF3, the sight of a stunned Hugo is kind of rare. Yes. Yes. Too many dive kicks. Will Bully be able to? Will Bully carry that into this round? We're seeing less of it. He's making more use of that that crouching fierce with really good reach. Crouching fierce definitely one of Rufus's better normals. We are down to the final round, match point for both of these. It has been a really intense match, this one. Who would have thought we'd have this much excitement from a Goblin and a Minotaur? We are basically seeing a Ultra Street Fighter 4 Magical Creature Edition. You gotta love these Halloween costumes. Wait, is this the Halloween? Wait, this is the wild costume on Hugo, right? Yes. Is a Frankenstein's monster. EX Messiah, popping him into the air, a dive kick. Really good dive kick from Bully. Oh.
That was an interesting response from Rei, but not that kick is just
Rei,
so far.
Rei with the slight life lead. Will he be able to maintain that, or is Bully just gonna whittle it down? As seemingly both sitting on uncharged ultras. Not quite full, but just about enough to do damage or enough to kill at this point.
Oh, he's gonna go for it.
He's going for it. He's going for it. Is it going to kill?
Yes.
Yes. Closes the deal with the backbreaker. Of course, super wasn't enough. The super wasn't enough. Of course, he had to close it down with the backbreaker. One of the nicest things you could do. Actually, the nicest thing you could do